Got like 5 boxes. Here's what to do with it, Dave. All right?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm a tree surgeon. I climb trees for a living.
All right, huh?
How's it going, brother?
I'm good today.
Every day we park our equipment to pass by those people standing in line at the open door mission. We sit in the tree truck. And I'd be like, those people, and that would be our conversation, those lazy people. Look at that one, you know. And I wind up, a lot of those people that I seen that were standing in that line, you know, by dealing in the sheltering system now, I see those people, you know what I mean? And none of those people were what we said they were, you know?
You all right?
Because I was in the same situation where I had to come out here and stay in tent city, you know, in 0 degrees in a tent.
Believe it or not, I done stayed in that same place right there plenty of nights. You hear me?
And I began to find out, you know, these people aren't what I was made to believe. They're just people just like me, and some of them just is going through changes in their lives.
Me and my brother, every day we work, actually have jobs,
Mm-hmm.
but most of the money goes into generators. You see, we got solar panels, we got batteries to pay for, we got, sleeping bags, things like this, tents that we pay for out of our own pocket.
Well, we're working on trying to get another converter box, so at least you have some power during the winter. People would tell me I lost my apartment because I got sanctioned. They didn't have a proper document or they didn't show up to a work detail. So then I'm thinking, I'm like, this seems like it's meant to not have a person be able to go through social service or to get Medicaid or to get an education or to get a proper home to stay or to get a decent job. We decided to start an organization.
Hello? No, I'm at Mercy.
I found out that this would be a really good place to have as a base for the homeless union.
I thought there has to be a place in Rochester that's open 24/7 that will welcome homeless people, anybody in need, any time of day or night.
Because of COVID,
Normally, these will all be filled with people. Because of COVID, we can't house anybody. We're trying to keep them separated. Some people, when COVID hit, they wouldn't dare walk through these doors. We lost all the people that would come in here volunteering because they're afraid they're gonna get COVID from these homeless people, you know?
Danny, wake up, Danny.
So then the homeless had to step up and run the business themselves.
This one of our lead security guys.
And we gave them job assignments, and one to clean, one to do this, one to do that, whatever was needed.
He lives here as a resident. He found him a place to stay. But he comes back and help us now. You know what I mean?
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
And make sure people keep the mask on. And then we haven't had a case of COVID in this building, which is amazing.
The power is going to come from people who have absolutely nothing to gain and nothing to lose from this system. But it's also so hard to organize people who literally don't have stable housing. Like, there's so much, you're in survival mode.
One guy in particular I'm looking for, he went from getting out of prison straight up to living up on that bridge. You know, so I've been there quite a while, and everybody continues to say, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And they've even interviewed him on the news, and still nobody's come there to help him. All he wants is his ID. He's got no ID. They can automatically take him to jail.
Like, when you wake up in the day, you're just thinking, how am I going to live today? How am I going to find something to eat? How am I going to stay safe? So to now try and add organizing on top of that, of a system, like, that's just really difficult work to do. So a lot of organizers in the National Homeless Union talk about, like, projects of survival and how that is political and revolutionary, just to house people, to feed people, because you need to do that in order to actually move forward to get political power. I feel like Patrick really embodies both. Where, like, all day he's running around trying to get people to be able to live their life, but then he's also trying to work towards trying to change the system. So you have to do both at once. Are we getting a non-driver ID card?
Yeah, I just gotta get a replacement.
Yeah.
Somebody stole my wallet.
What people do is like, well, he's choosing not to be in a shelter, so he's choosing not to get help. We don't have the right help for people if that's like your only option.
Appreciate anything people help me out with. You know, I'm a little down on my luck. I had 4 back surgeries, and unfortunately I got addicted to painkillers, and that led to heroin and homelessness, and you know, it's been about a year off and on out in the street now, so it's been hard. I'm not gonna give up though, I'm still trying to.
Think about coming to a shelter? I'm always behind the desk.
Oh, okay.
Or just ask for Patrick and, you
Yeah.
know, we'll work with you, man. It's gonna
Okay.
get cold, bro.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Homelessness is not just necessarily people under a bridge. It's people living in cars. Like, it's people who are couch surfing. Like, there's so many people who like fall into that category who like get missed, and so the number is so much higher.
You can't have so many people in the sheltering system because of COVID. And they decided to start sending people to the hotels, like the Radisson Hotel.
It's been proven the hotel is probably the best place for them right now.
We watch people that were homeless go into those hotels. 2 or 3 weeks later, a month, you can barely recognize that person. And their character, they got their dignity back. They feel like they're somebody. All they want to do is get out and take care of themselves properly. And when they get at that extent, next thing you know, the hotel's ejecting them right back into the street. We've been trying to get transformational housing. It's supposed to be transitional, I say transformational housing, because I've seen a lot of people just transform into themselves, back to themselves. You know what I mean? You didn't have to transition them to back to themselves. They've been there before. They just transform. That traumatic person that's been homeless, he goes back to himself and have a desire to help the brother, help the sister, you know, because I consider us all brothers and sisters that are coming through those doors. Well, the city of Rochester is one of the 4th most impoverished cities in America. After Kodak shut down, Xerox shut down, they took all other companies into different places in different other cities. It's just been terrible ever since. We never got the opportunity to build back up. Our city somehow has the idea that they can bring Rochester back by gentrifying the community, so the people in the suburbs want to come back and live. The majority of our people are unable to afford the rents. $800, $900, $1,500 a month. $400 or $500 is what they could possibly afford, and they put them into rooming houses in the inner city. A regular home of 3 bedrooms, they cut it up and put 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10 rooms, and rent them out separately. $440 a month, so they could make money. Now COVID's hit, and just those everyday regular people that we used to tell, oh, you're just one paycheck away, realize they are just one paycheck away, because some of them didn't get that paycheck and they're on the street being evicted. Something to eat, bro?
Yes.
The death rate has been climbing. I was just telling a friend the other day about, well, they came to me and said, hey, you know, Crystal died. And I'm like, wow. And then a day later, they telling me where Andrea died. And a couple days later, I get where they was telling me Charles died. These are the people that have died throughout the years, throughout House of Mercy. And instead of having them here on the cross, we decided to have this built, donated, and we're gonna start putting their names on each bird. What size you wear?
34, 32, 34, 30.
You gonna be here tomorrow?
I'm here every day now.
I'll bring you some clothes out.
Exactly.
And I'll see if I can find him a jacket and possibly a pair of shoes.
Right. Did you see what size he was?
He was 9, so I get him 9 or 9 and a half. There it goes, man. You've done more for me today than they've done for me ever. Thanks a lot. God bless you. And I'm like, you know what? That made me feel really good. Yeah. That I actually got the opportunity to help somebody and that actually needed help. I try to explain to people and politically educate them and have classes. We have a stage right here. We teach class. We're teaching those people of why they're poor. And people just start gathering, they want to know. They know what their legal rights are. They know how to fight for themselves along with us.
And those same people that we were teaching, that we're learning, we would say, we're having a protest downtown. And everybody be like, just get up.
They realize they have a voice. It gave them a sense of empowerment.
Pretty soon, everybody's, man, when are you need to protest this too. You know, take the union down there and protest this too. I'll speak on it, yeah.
You realize that you're not doing this really for self. I think somebody assigned you to this job, Patrick, and I believe God assigned me right to this job, and that's my job, and I'm gonna keep this assignment and do the best I can at it. We do have a road that we're on, and we just need other people to walk with us on that road.